Question 18. This pie chart shows how the children in Class 6 best like their potatoes cooked. So we've got roast potatoes, jacket potatoes, chips and mashed. Now although there are 4 types of potatoes, these are actually different sizes. But you may have noticed these marks around the edge. Now these marks will come in really handy because these marks actually split the pie chart into 8 equal sections. So it might be an idea to actually make our 8 sections more obvious. So they can see we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's continue on to read what we've got to do. It says 32 children took part in the survey. Look at the 4 statements below. For each statement, put a tick if it is correct, put a cross if it is not correct. So we've got 10 children like chips the best. We've got 25% of the children like mashed potatoes best. 1/5 of the children like roast potatoes best. And 12 children like jacket potatoes best. Well, we need to start thinking of some numbers here. So, if the whole pie chart is worth 32 children and there are 8 sections, if we do 32 shared by 8, we will figure out what each section is worth. So 32 shared by 8 equals 4. So each of these 8 sections must be worth 4. So 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4 and 4. Now what that allows me to do now is to actually work out the total numbers for each type of potato. So roast is just 1 lot of 4. Mashed is actually 2 lots of 4, so 8 people like mashed potato. Chips, you can see, is also 2 lots of 4, so that's also 8 people. And jacket is 1, 2, 3 lots of 4, so jacket potatoes must be 12 people. Now we can start, now we've got the actual numbers of people from the pie chart, we can start looking at the statements. So 10 children like chips the best. Well, from our numbers here, it actually says 8 children like chips the best, so that one's got to be wrong. Cross it. 25% of the children like mashed potatoes best. Well, 25% is a quarter, and a quarter of 32 is 8. So do 8 children like mashed potatoes the best? Yes, they do. It says so there. So that one is correct. Because 25% is a quarter, and a quarter of 32 is 8. The next one says 1/5 of the children like roast potatoes the best. Well, 1/5 of 32. Well, if you wanted to do 32 divided by 5, you get, how many 5s in 32? You're going to get 6, remainder 2. And so that doesn't work out exactly. So it would have to be 4. So if 32 divided by 5 was 4 for roast potatoes, that would be correct. But it's not. It's 6, remainder 2. So that statement has to be wrong, because 1/5 of 32 is 6, remainder 2. Not 4, and it would need to have been 4, because that's how many children we said like roast potatoes. You can actually see just by looking at the pie chart itself that roast potatoes, which is the white section, is much smaller than 1/5 would be. It would have to be a lot bigger to be 1/5. Final statement, 12 children like jacket potatoes the best. Well, we've worked that one out already. Jacket potatoes with 3 lots of 4, which is 12, so that one is correct. So there are your answers, there are your ticks and crosses, but just remember we've only been able to achieve that by working out that using these 8 marks round the edge, 8 marks, split 32 into 8 sections, which was 4, and then we can work out each section using lots of 4. Jacket was 3 lots of 4, chips was 2 lots of 4, mash was 2 lots of 4, and roast was 1 lot of 4. So there's your answers.